What's up? What's up, guys? Drivers, non-drivers, anybody wanting to learn what's going on? Driver Man here, aka Jose. Welcome back. So I had a funny encounter a little while ago. I had dropped off my last delivery, and I'm sitting there in my car, just playing on my phone while I'm waiting for to see if I get anything else while I'm still online, which I didn't think I was going to, but I had a few more minutes to go, so I decided to wait. And I'm in this kind of like a more of a upscale neighborhood, I guess you could say, a little north, kind of up in the hilly area. And this black Audi SUV pulls up at the street corner. I'm at the corner of this side street that I'm at, and starts kind of angled somewhat towards me. And I'm like this, and then they're like angled a little bit like this towards me, and started flashing their brights at me a few times. And I'm like, at least it seemed like that's what she was doing. Like she had stopped specifically because I was there. Although at first I wasn't sure why they had stopped in the middle of the street. I'm like, okay, why is this person stopped in the middle of the street there? That's not a good place to stop. And then they started flashing their lights at me, and I just ignored it because I'm like, why is this person flashing their lights at me? What do they want? I'm just sitting here minding my own business, and then I flashed my brights back at them, and that was that. Because then she pulled into the driveway of the house right next to me. And then I was like, okay, is something going to happen now? Because I never, got out of my car and said, hey, what the hell do you want or what? So, yeah, this lady comes walking out and starts, going like this, looking at me and going like this, and so I'm like, okay, what the hell? I got to figure out what the hell the problem is. So I get out of my car and I say, I'm sorry, can I help you, ma'am? And she says, no, can I help you? This lady's got some nerve. Wow. I was kind of like, it was funny. And I was like, no. Why? And she says, well, there's just been a lot of robberies in the neighborhood lately. And so, with you sitting there in your car by yourself, it just, cops patrolling might think that's kind of weird. And I said, well, I'm sorry that you guys have had a lot of robberies in the neighborhood. That sucks. That's not cool. But I'm just sitting here doing my thing. And she said, okay, well, just so you know, they might find that kind of strange. And so I said, sure. And then she just, walked into her house. And yeah, that was that. But I thought that was very interesting and also dangerous on her part. Because number one, if I am a weird, dangerous criminal, felon or something like that, and she's approaching me at night. Number one, it's nighttime. Number two, she's a lady and I'm a guy. No offense to, any, tough, badass ladies out there. It's just, the way the world is. In general, it's, more dangerous for a woman at night. So, number three, she pulled into her home, so now I know where she lives. So, if I was a psycho, number one, I could have possibly attacked her right there because she was out of her car. Even though she was on her premises, who knows? If I was crazy, it's nighttime. I could have just done a line of coke. Number two, with me knowing where she lives, if her confronting me like that happened to piss me off and I was a dangerous person, I might come back. Now I know what she drives, what she looks like, where she lives, and try to harm her simply for, making me upset by, trying to play Mrs. Wannabe police officer or something. So, yeah, for anybody that's watching, any ladies that are watching, I would suggest you not approach strange men at night because they might be dangerous. After all, if you see somebody suspicious, if you see something that looks suspicious, I would suggest you just call the police and say, hey, I see something weird. Can you come and, do a little round? Maybe. Or just If they're not doing anything wrong, maybe just leave them alone and go inside. Yeah, so, anywho, that was the end of my night. Very interesting little confrontation by a lady who thought she was Wonder Woman. And be careful out there, guys. Do it, baby. I'll talk to you again soon.